She want a sip, I suppose. Give her bread, the whole loaf, and buy a ring and propose. The third one, your open nose. She barely got on some clothes and fucking all of your bros and busting it when you gone. Yeah, man, that hoe gonna be a hoe like JT said in that song. Might as well let her go. Yeah, hollering about she bad and how she is a snack, a woman with class, but she washed her face with her ass rag. Real ass bitch, give a fuck by the nigga, and none of you hoes can get a fuck out of nigga. Yeah,
she was cool for a week, but when you meet, you find out she for the streets. She gon' bust it for the teeth. She for the streets. Leave that hoe for the streets. Don't pay for pussy cause it's weak. No, you can't come with me. You belong in the streets. You covered then she let another nigga beat. Man, I told you that these hoes for the streets.
I met the bitch outside of my complex. Bitch so fine like she running for a contest. Ass so nice, yo, I'm thinking I should wipe that. Have a couple kids, settle down, yeah, I like that. But the bitch capping and acting like a straight brat. Never wanna settle down, let a nigga wipe her. Rather hit the club, shake their ass and get tossed up. Bitch straight nasty, no class sassy. Alley cat black foot, bitch get the backseat. Nothing but a gold digger, never should've fucked with her. Now she at the crib straight sleep cause she hungover. Bitches ain't shit, goddamn what's wrong with them? Just a waste of time, stupid bitches always lying. Always fucking for a dime, keep my money on my mind. Never trust no bitch, cause a bitch gon' be your bitch. And a bitch gon' switch and suck another nigga bitch.
Many hoes for the streets. Many hoes for the streets. Yeah, these hoes for the streets. I said these hoes for the streets. Many hoes for the streets. Many hoes for the streets. Yeah, these hoes for the streets. I said these hoes for the streets. Shit was cool for a week, but when you meet, you find out she for the streets. She gon' bust it for the teeth. She for the streets. Leave that hoe for the streets. Don't pay for pussy cause it's weak. No, you can't come with me. You belong in the streets. You covered then she let another nigga beat. Man, I told you that these hoes for the streets. Shit was cool for a week, but when you meet, you find out she for the streets. She gon' bust it for the teeth. She for the streets. Leave that hoe for the streets. Many hoes for the streets. Many hoes for the streets. Yeah, these hoes for the streets. Hoes for the streets.
Home of the truth, we take off. Don't like what we say, cause they soft. If they ain't with it, then stay lost. If they make up a group, it's a break off. And we don't do unity camps. It's only one body in Christ. We follow these laws. Endure to the end that we sacrifice. Every day we working, exposing these lies and false teachers. Hell yeah, we gon' talk about it. Blasting the truth through these loudspeakers. You niggas just acting like bitches. Only care about riches. Give a fuck about the feelings. You're killing our sisters. And I can't forget to mention you niggas is snitches. Got us fucked up. Y'all niggas just talk tough. Acting like y'all about shit. Y'all really need to shut the fuck up. UPK, we warlords, we take ground and we here to stay. Get rid of the get gone, fuck a break off, y'all in the way. Let me tell you something, man. The ISUPK under Commanding General Yahanna been here since 1969. We ain't gonna let no fake Israelite group, no unity camp. You understand? No fringes on the shirt wearing motherfuckers tell us what the fuck to do, man. Y'all sitting here letting heathens in your group killing our sisters, man. You ought to be a goddamn shame of yourself, man. We ain't gonna stand for that, man. We're gonna continue to speak out against that. We ain't going nowhere, man. You ain't gonna run us off no block. You understand? Under normal circumstances, I would have a whole nother verse on this song. But see, these ain't normal circumstances. These the type of circumstances where everything needs to be addressed, man. Everything need to be put out on the table, man. A mirror need to be put out in front of you niggas' faces, man. So y'all can see what y'all doing. You need to see your transgressions. That's the only way this shit gonna get resolved, man. That's the only way we're gonna be able to sit down at the table. You gotta get rid of your pride, man. You gotta repent from your transgressions. You gotta come together, man, in one body. Now, ISUPK is the home of the truth. The ISUPK is that one body, man. That's the only way this gonna get resolved. So now what you gonna do? You either gonna barbecue, you gonna mildew, man. You gotta make a choice. And those are your only options. I pray you understand.
To the boondocks, let's get it. From the sticks to the wood lot, let's get it. From the streets to the wood top, let's get it. We gon' make the whole hood rock. Ay, from the ghetto to the boondocks, let's get it. From the sticks to the wood lot, let's get it. From the streets to the wood top, let's get it. We gon' make the whole hood rock. I'm from Florida where niggas known for being Glock 9 toters, no hosters. We draw that shit from our drawers like we supposed to. Landed as soldiers, but we surrounded by death and vultures. Way too many of my niggas end up on t-shirts and posters. You might be in harm's reach if you step on the nigga sneaks in the city of Palm Beach, so you better get 6 feet. No corona, but niggas gonna get on you up in Daytona. All we see is palm trees and beaches, just like California. No capping, we make it happen. It's either ball or rapping. My niggas up in Orlando, they ballin' just like the Magic and all of the baddest thick women live in Miami. So I be in Hialeah with Lee as soon as I can. Be up in Tallahassee, I got fam too, and they chasing that certification up at FAMU. Hey, look, let's get it understood. Even if you ain't from my hood, you still good in my view. Hey, from the ghetto to the boondocks, let's get it. From the sticks to the wood lot, let's get it. From the streets to the wood top, let's get it. We gon' make the whole hood rock. Ay, from the ghetto to the boondocks, let's get it. From the sticks to the wood lot, let's get it. From the streets to the wood top, let's get it. We gon' make the whole hood rock.
I date, I'm born and raised, stuck in the ghetto. Hustling, ducking, running away from the po-po. Ripping my phone off fucking hoes like pronto. I'm just a young nigga with tattoos and goals. My game tight, drip hard, I'm ice cold. So low, low pro, so go low. It's box Chevys, Monte Carlos, and Volvos. I spit facts, slam tracks like hard doors. I'm on point like Rage on Rondo. I'm Big Willie, you niggas are Elmos. I'm straight thuggin' like Pac on death row. No trap house, my shits and condos. With bad hoes, yeah dog with no clothes. Cause on God, no trust in my soul. From the bottom to the top, we all know just how the game goes. Shit ain't no joke.
From the ghetto to the boondocks, let's get it. From the sticks to the wood lot, let's get it. From the streets to the wood top, let's get it. We gon' make the whole hood rock. Ay, from the ghetto to the boondocks, let's get it. From the sticks to the wood lot, let's get it. From the streets to the wood top, let's get it. We gon' make the whole hood rock.
I'm from a place of gold teeth and palm trees, where it'll run you by 4 G's for 12 of these. No conspiracies, Facebook or Twitter feeds. Ain't neither jive turkeys or chickens on the real beat. In the projects is where I'm from and where I be. And every project's got a cornerstone named Mr. Lee. Music slow down, no chalk, 2 or 315. G on the block selling hot plates and chicken wings. If you ain't a monkey or nigga spit or savagery, then no one know you, so get back, we ain't family. Where pistols popping and bodies dropping, the tragedy. And pussy crackers is watching you fuck the police. Where niggas robbing and bitches plotting, no BT. No paparazzi, just yellow tape and the news team. Better recognize what's fake, nigga, in reality. The whole hood rock when they hear this on the street.
I don't want to set the world on fire, honey. I love you too much. I just want to start a great big flame down in your heart.
It's different.
You see, I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame
Fuck that shit. Burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. Nigga, fuck that shit. Just burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the nigga, fuck that shit. Better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. Nigga, fuck that shit. They better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. This for Breonna Taylor. System failure. I mean the system failed us. They treat our lives careless. It made us careless. They think our youth stupid, but they really fearless. How you gon' police us when you really fast? I'm at the edge, my friends are dead, and I'm feeling peerless. Pleading for our lives, and they be acting illest. Now your fucking city gotta burn, cause you don't wanna hear us. When a nigga say that he can't breathe, hands up, don't shoot, no please. They ain't give a fuck. They just cock back and they squeeze. They took their foot off of our necks, now they applying their knees. Man, fuck the NFL, niggas need their own leagues. And if you don't know what I mean, then catch up to my speed. Shouldn't a cracker make $1 while our people gon' bleed? Shouldn't a cracker make $1 while our people gon' bleed? So I said, fuck that shit. Burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. Nigga, fuck that shit. Better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the nigga, fuck that shit. Better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. Nigga, fuck that shit. Better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start.
I don't want to set the world on fire, honey. I love you too much. I just want to start a great big flame down in your heart.
It's different.
You see,
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart.
Fuck that shit. Burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. Nigga, fuck that shit. Just burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the nigga, fuck that shit. Better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. Nigga, fuck that shit. They better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. This for Breonna Taylor. System failure. I mean the system failed us. They treat our lives careless. It made us careless. They think our youth stupid, but they really fearless. How you gon' police us when you really fast? I'm at the edge, my friends are dead, and I'm feeling peerless. Pleading for our lives, and they be acting illest. Now your fucking city gotta burn, cause you don't wanna hear us. When a nigga say that he can't breathe, hands up, don't shoot, no please. They ain't give a fuck. They just cock back and they squeeze. They took their foot off of our necks, now they applying their knees. Man, fuck the NFL, niggas need their own leagues. And if you don't know what I mean, then catch up to my speed. Shouldn't a cracker make $1 while our people gon' bleed? Shouldn't a cracker make $1 while our people gon' bleed? So I said, fuck that shit. Burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. Nigga, fuck that shit. Better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the nigga, fuck that shit. Better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground. Nigga, fuck that shit. Better burn this bitch down. Raise it, even to the ground.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. I don't want to set the world on fire.
All right, yeah. Shalom, y'all by some y'all should break a thumb to all the brothers. Y'all Shamar done by some y'all shout to all the sisters. All right, if you are ready to jump up in this class, man, hit that link to join us in the stream. You understand? Ask all your questions and get all your answers. Get responsive, you know what I'm saying? So we in this thing, we can learn together. The best way to learn is hands-on. Hold on a second. All right, so we got, see what we got in the chat. All right, we got Crystal Morris. Shalom, sis. What's going on? Make sure y'all hit that link to sign in. Understand the attendance sheet is in the comments. Hit the link, make your sign in so you can get credits for your name. Right. All right, so yeah, last week we were going over the 12 tribes, right? As well as the ABCs and 123'S. I promised that I would get y'all Benjamin this week because he wasn't listed before, right? So far, what we got? We got Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah. We got Bill. I'm sorry. We got Dan or Don, Naphtali. We got Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulon, and Joseph. All right. So you might be asking, we missing Benjamin from this list. We missing Manasseh from this list. And we missing Ephraim from this list. So, so I'm gonna go and show y'all where you can find these verses. First, we're gonna go to Genesis chapter 35, verse 11. All right, so let me write up. Hold up. Let me give y'all the names real quick. Let's see. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Boom. So this is what we got so far, right? We got Reuben, which is Ra, Wa, Bun. That's Reuben. Simeon, which is Sha, Mai, 1. Levi is La, like Law, Ya. Judah is Ya, Ha, Wa, Da. Ya, Ha, Wa, Da. Dan is Dan. Naphtali is, we got enough room. Na, Ha, Thal. Na, Ha, Thal. Ya. Na, Ha, Thal, Ya. Hope y'all can see that. Gad, so just the way it sounds. God. Asher, Shar, Issachar, Yash, Shakar, Zebulun, Za, Ba, La, 1. Joseph, Ya, Wa, Sa. Alright. Hebrew has all sounds, strong sounds, and I. No O, no U, no Yahweh Sap, not Yahweh Sap. You understand? Who else? Gad, not God, God, not Gad. So like Gad is English, right? God is how you say it in English, in Hebrew. So like it. Alright, what is another one? Right? Yahweh, not Yahuwah, like Judah, but Yahweh, not Yahuwah. Shamai, 1. Not Shemi, 1, not Shemi, 1, not Show Me, 1, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Shamai, 1. Waban. All sounds, you understand? With the exception of a O. Y'all hit that link, join in with me, man. Get live with me. Alright. So we got 1 through 11. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Issachar, Zebulun, Joseph. So where is Benjamin, Ephraim, and Manasseh, right? I would love for somebody to jump in and read Genesis 35 for me. Instead, but nevertheless, show must go on. Y'all want to make sure y'all got those names as well, man. This is a class. In a class, you take notes so that you can learn. So therefore, when these questions come up, and you get asked a question like, how do you spell Benjamin in Hebrew? Or I'm sorry, we didn't go through Benjamin yet, but if I ask how you spell Naphtali in Hebrew, you should be able to tell me because you got notes. That's what your notes are for. All right, it's not meant for you. Like you're not necessarily supposed to know it by heart as soon as you learn it, but you have the notes to go back to so that you can look at it, read it, and say, "Oh, okay, yeah, that's this is how it goes." You know what I'm saying, then eventually, the more familiar you get with your notes, you'll start to remember certain things. You'll know how to spell Naphtali in Hebrew, which is Naphtali. You know how to say it, you know how to pronounce it. You'll know what the I looks like. You understand? Without looking at any notes, you'll be able to write up on the board what the I looks like in ancient Hebrew and Assyrian. You'll be able to say, if I say, what is the Za? You'll be able to put the Za up on here. Assyrian, ancient. I said, what is the Ba? You'll be able to do it in Assyrian and ancient without even thinking about it. That's what your notes are for. You take good notes, you study those notes, and you put them to use. Make flashcards. You understand? Test yourself. Make an exam for yourself. Ask yourself write down a bunch of questions and see if you can answer. You understand? But for now, what you do is you take good notes. So everybody should have those notes that I put up on the board. And the next time you get asked a question, like how you spell Zebulon, you should be able to tell me exactly how to spell Zebulon in Hebrew. Abraham Carvel and Shalom Carvel.
Shalom, Israel.
Y'all gonna see me out there.
Yahweh Shema Shabrakatah.
Could you read Genesis 35 and 11 for me, Bubba Kusha?
Khan, Genesis 35, verse 11. And God said unto him, I am Yahweh, the Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, that's one of the first commandments that the Most High gave us. This is what that's what we put here to do. Serve the Most High and be fruitful. So whatever the Lord says to do is what we're supposed to do. So why the hell are people saying, you know what I'm saying, they can't have, or we shouldn't be having babies, or, you know, I only want to have 2 babies, or if I want to have any babies at all, I don't want to have babies. Now, of course, everybody ain't meant to have babies, and everybody ain't going to have babies, and the Lord will decide who gets to have a child and who doesn't. But for some reason, there's a culture of not having babies. Like there's a culture, a full culture that people are saying, F those kids. Where is that in the Bible? When you good Christians, jump in and show me where it says F those kids in the Bible. You understand? Where it says we should abort our babies in the Bible, because the whole Christian church is down with aborting babies. They're down with aborting babies, and they're down with saying F those kids. So show me that scripture in the Bible. And we're going to show you where the Lord said, what, Carville?
Khan, sir. Okay. Be fruitful and multiply.
All right. That's what the Lord said to do. Read.
A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. 12. And the land which I gave Abraham and Isaac, to thee I will give it, and to thy seed after thee will I give the land. 13. And Yahweh went up from him in the place where he talked with him. 14. And Jacob set up a pillar in the place where he talked with him, even a pillar of stone, and he poured a drink offering thereon.
Right. So yeah, the Most High just dealt with Jacob, man,
God.
You know what I'm saying? Gave him his blessing, changed his name and all that. You know what I'm saying? And now we talking about, you know, what Jacob did in that land. He blessed the land. He called the pillar of stone, what's it called? Bethel, I believe. Right, Bethel,
God.
which is today known as Bethlehem. All right, so you can drop down to verse 18 for me.
Verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
And it came to pass, as her soul was departing, for she died, that she called his name.
Died. Rachel selected. 1 second. Hold on, my bad. Looking for my phone. Anyway, Rachel died. You understand? In labor. That's what it's talking about. Read on.
God. Died, that she called his name Benin, but his father called him Benjamin. 19.
Right. What did she? Hold on 1 second. So his mother, damn, it's lucky, y'all. His mother wanted to name him something else. She wanted to name him Benoy, whatever. What is it?
Benoin.
Right.
Benoni.
Ben Anai.
Ben-Anai.
Right. Or you know what I'm saying? If you were to read that in Hebrew, hold on 1 second. If you were to read that in Hebrew, it would be Bun Awanya.
One.
Yeah, Bun Awanya. I read it on the board. This isn't really important,
Okay.
but we'll put it up on the board to say, you know what I'm saying? See how it's spelled or whatever. Because of course Israel didn't acknowledge that. Not that it wasn't a good name, not that it didn't suit him, but he felt a better name suited his son. You understand? She called him Bun Awanya. Bun Awanya. Yeah. You understand? But what did he name him?
Khan. Benjamin.
Well, yeah, I thought he was gonna read it. But his father called him Benjamin. Right? Bun Young. All right, read on.
Verse 19. And Rachel died and was buried in the way of Ephrath, which is Bethlehem. And Jacob set a pillar upon her grave.
Mm-hmm.
That is the pillar of Rachel's grave unto this day. And Israel journeyed and spread his tent beyond the tower of Edar.
All right, you can drop it. You understand? So right now it doesn't give you the saying of what his name means, why he named him this. You understand? All we know is that his mother named him Ben Anya.
Ben-Anai.
Bun Awanya.
Ben-Anin.
Bun Awanya is
Okay.
what she named him. You understand? Yeah. Bun Awanya. So let me see what Bun Awanya means real quick. All right. Just for research purposes. So we're gonna go into the Strong's. Or if you got your Hebrew, if you got blue letter Bible, right? On your phone.
Okay.
All right, so on your phone, if you go to Genesis 35 and 18 on your blue letter Bible on your phone, you'll see that word but on a 1 year, right? And then they'll have the translation for it. You know how to do that?
Genesis 35:18.
Yes.
I see the same Ben Anin and Benjamin. I mean,
Yeah, but in the Hebrew, you see where it's in Hebrew?
oh
You know
yeah,
how you got the Hebrew side and
okay,
the Hebrew
come,
side?
come.
So you should be able to see bun a 1 year.
Ban a 1 year. Okay.
Right? Now all you have to do now is click on the Hebrew section,
Mm-hmm.
right? And what should pop up is a list asking you if you want to read it in the if you want to do the appendix or something like that. I forget. I'm not looking at it right now, so you have to tell me what exactly you see when you click it.
My where it says study.
Sorry.
Yeah, click on the Hebrew letters,
Mm-hmm.
and what came up was interlinear concordance
Mm-hmm.
and Bible comparison,
And
cross
you're gonna
reference,
mm-hmm.
audio, video,
Mm-hmm.
dictionary,
Mm-hmm.
add notes,
Right.
add bookmark, share verse,
Right. So if you used to using Blue Letter Bible, and you know what these things are, what they're for. You know what I'm saying? The interlinear concordance is what we use to compare the Hebrew translation to what's written in English, or I should say, the Hebrew writing into what was translated into English. So we get to compare them. We see what it means, what it's meaning in Hebrew, and we compare it with the English, and we find out, and that's how we know it's accurate. Okay, this is what this means. So what you want to do is hit interlinear concordance, and it should bring up it should show you it in Hebrew, and then under that, it'll show you the meaning of it next to the Hebrew word.
I'm not sure how you get to that, sir.
Hit the interlinear concordance.
Okay, okay. Interlinear concordance.
1 second, Papa. What was that now?
Oh, I hit interlinear concordance. It says
Huh?
Hebrew interlinear.
Mm-hmm. You got it?
I'm still looking. You got to help me out with this. It's my first time using.
All right, no sweat. So when you clicked on the Hebrew section of the verse we were just at, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then you click interlinear concordance, right?
Con.
And then you saw Hebrew, right?
Yes.
Right. So when you scroll down, you see the Hebrew on the left side and English on the right side, right?
Con.
That's all I need. So now you go down to the word ban a 1 year.
Was in departing. Hold on.
This is 35 and 11, right?
Yes.
What does it say?
Actually, I'm at
I
35:18.
mean 18. I'm sorry, not 11. 18. And what does it say?
Was in departing. Bun. I'm looking for the Hebrew word. Hold on.
Yeah, you're gonna look for bun awanya. For sake of time, let me get it for you real quick. Bun awanya is Strong's number H1126. It consists
1126.
it consists of the word the root words bun and awan. Right? Bun is son. Or maybe I should let you answer that. Huh?
Yeah, 116.
Yeah.
It give me Ben Anin.
112. All right, no problem. Krista Moore is correct. The water says, son of my sorrow. That's correct. Son of my sorrow.
The
Now,
water.
Rachel is about to die. She's about to be unalived. She's about to perish. And the last thing she could think of, and that's and this is really the spirit of why Israel changed his name. It's like, nah, he's not gonna have no name, son of my sorrow. Why? Because he killed you? You know what I'm saying? Like, now of course, today, listen, if your daughter is it's like if your wife, your rib is in labor and the child is threatening her life, you are to protect your wife. You understand? It's called self-defense. You protect your wife, you keep her alive. But had Rachel not given birth to this child, and of course we wouldn't have the 12 tribes. You understand? So this what happened then was definitely like the scripture says. What does it say? What was written aforetime went from our knowledge, our learning. You understand? So we're supposed to take that and learn from it. Now, what happened to her is unfortunate, but the Lord used it to bring forth the 12 tribes of Israel. Today, you are to protect your wife, man. You are to keep her alive if the birth of your child is threatening her life. You understand? However, this is what she named the child, man. Son of my sorrow. She saw that she was dying, like she was, this was going to kill her. This is going to, but she named the child while she's dying. So, of course, she wanted the child to live. Now, she named him son of my sorrow, and Israel said, nah, I'm going to name this child Benjamin. So now let's figure out what Benjamin means.
This is you.
Right? Go to the next word, Carvel, if you could. It should be the last word of the sentence. It should be easy to find. Bunyamyan, H1144. I'm gonna teach you how to use this app as well. You're gonna learn some Hebrew, but you're also gonna learn how to use this app. So everybody can know. Because of course, this is a study tool. You want to know how to use your study tools.
Khan. Appreciate that, sir.
You see it?
Sir, I exit out. You want me to go back over there where it shows his name?
Yeah, 35, Genesis 35 and 18.
Okay. Okay, where it says son of sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. Where it says Bun Yum Yum, Benjamin.
Oh, Banyum. Okay. Bear with me.
Also, let me see real quick. Be fruitful. It's a good word to know in Hebrew as well. Be fruitful. Fruitful. Oh no, it's like backwards. Para.
Yeah, 1 second, honey bunch.
Fruitful. All right. This is one of the first commandments. Fruitful or bearing fruit. Now listen, you know what I'm saying? This is how you know that the Bible is a black man's book. God is a nigga God because of comparisons like this. Analogies and metaphors like this one. Fruitful. This is literally talking about bearing fruit, like how a tree bears fruit. You understand? But it's talking, the context of it is saying for men and women to be fruitful. What does that mean?
Bear children, sir.
To bear children? So it don't mean to sprout strawberries and bananas from out of you? No, it don't mean to start growing apples from out your head.
Sir.
No, it doesn't. You understand? This is a metaphor, it's a simile. Right? It's really more so a metaphor because a simile is using like or as. Ka. But that's not what it's using. That's not what it's saying. It's saying to be fruitful. And it's an analogy. It's a metaphor. It's like just like a tree bears fruit and grows fruit. You understand? There's plenty of them. That's what the Lord is saying. For us to be just like that tree that grow all the mangoes in the summertime. You understand? I use mangoes because y'all from Florida. Y'all know what a mango is. You understand? The Lord is talking to human beings, talking to the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, telling them to be fruitful, have kids, have babies. He commanded it. You understand? And fruitful is para in Hebrew. And write this down. I'm telling you, write it down. Should already have it written down, so I'm erasing it. You catch it. You might want to pause the video. You got that word for me?
What? Benjamin?
Yes.
Say son of the right hand. Is that it?
Yes. Benjamin. So let's break it down, right? Bun, son. Yun, right hand. Well, really, it's not even right hand, it's just right. Yun is right. All right. There we go. All right. Benjamin, Yun, son of the right. That's what it means. All right. So that's the 12th son that Israel had. Now let's jump to Genesis 48:5. Let me know when you got it.
Genesis 48, verse 5.
Excuse me.
All right, I got it, sir.
All right, you can read it in English.
Genesis 48, verse 5. And now thy two sons, Ephraim.
Okay, wait. Start at 1. Wow.
Genesis 48, verse 1. And it came to pass after these things that one told Joseph, behold, thy father is sick. And he took with him his two sons, Manasseh and Ephraim.
You understand? It says that, and it came to pass after these things that one told Joseph, behold, thy father is sick. So Joseph is getting news that his father is sick. His father is dying. He's on his deathbed. And what does he do? He takes his two sons. Joseph had two sons. People don't know this, but Ephraim and Manasseh are Joseph's sons, not Israel's sons, not directly Israel's sons. Joseph begat Manasseh and Ephraim. All right, read on.
Verse 2. And one told Jacob and said, behold, thy son Joseph cometh unto thee. Thy son Joseph.
No, you get that. Go ahead.
Cometh unto thee. And Israel strengthened himself and sat upon the bed.
Right. So imagine an old, feeble man on his deathbed, about to die. You understand? And he sits upright because he hears his son is coming. You know what I'm saying? His beloved son. Now Joseph, keep in mind, Joseph was one of was really Jacob's favorite. You understand? If y'all know the story about Joseph, he got the coat. His father made him a coat, and his brothers were jealous about that coat. Threw him in a hole and sold him off to the Egyptians. All right. So like this brother, his father loved him. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he loved all his sons, but this one was just his favorite. Like he favored Joseph much more. Right, so he gathered up whatever strength he had on his deathbed to sit upright for Joseph. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And Jacob said unto Joseph, Power Almighty appeared unto me at Luz in the land of Canaan, and blessed me. Verse 4. And said unto me, Behold, I will make thee fruitful and multiply thee. And I will make
that word again, fruitful. This is all we've ever been told to do, man. Why you think Israel had 12 sons himself? Yeah, 12 sons, because it's about being fruitful. We forgot that. That's one of the biggest commandments that we forget. And they teach us in this society. They teach us to break all of the Most High's commandments, every single one of them. They can't sleep unless we break all of their commandments. Which is why they hate the ISUPK so much, man. They hate the ISUPK because we want to keep all of the commandments, and everybody wants us to break them. and we the only ones that keep all of them. You understand?
And
So
if I may, sir,
go ahead.
if I may, it's like when you talk to Christian and you give them Old Testament scripture, they say, "Oh, that's the Old Testament." They always give you that crap. Oh, that's done away with. We're not living in the Old Testament. You know, that's what the
That's
laws
heavy,
are.
man. Yeah, that's heavy. And it's been, like I said, because they want us to break the command. They've been conditioned. It's not even them. It's not even Christians. It's not even Christians, man. They've been conditioned to think this way. They've been conditioned to look at anything that will make them try to be righteous. Anything that will break, that would go against the grain of what their daddy, the oppressor, taught them to do. Anything that goes against that, they fear it and they don't want it. You know what I'm saying? They rather continue to get to sin against the Most High because they're looked at as righteous in their oppressor's eyes. They looked at as good people in their oppressor's eyes until they pastor. You understand? The pastor gets paid because he lies to you. So he has to keep that going. You got to keep that, you know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new. This is since slavery. They've ingrained these ideas into our mind so that we never serve the Most High again. And so when they see men who can serve the Most High, they got to shut it down. They got to say something about it. You understand? But yeah, that's an excellent point, man. They can't stand to see. They can't stand to see it. They can't stand to hear it. Oh, that's the Old Testament. That's the old ways. And it's been ingrained in them, and those old people that's 80 and 90 years old, gasping for air right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been ingrained in them, and they ingrained it into their children. And now their children abort their babies. They eat pork. They twerk all day in front of everybody. Ain't nothing wrong with twerking, but goddamn, twerk for your man.
God.
If you gonna twerk for you. Ain't nobody trying to take away twerking. There ain't no law in the Bible that say you cannot twerk. If you must twerk, nigga, find a man to twerk for him for life and only him. Damn. Keep it off the pole unless the pole is at your husband's house. Jeez, keep it off the ground.
Damn right.
Keep it off the ground, man. Now we aborting our babies, eating pork. It's a craze to eat shrimp nowadays. It's like you're not cool if you don't eat shrimp and crab. It's like you're not cool if you don't go to a shrimp shack and make a Instagram post about you eating crustacean, bottom feeders, shit eaters. You know, eating up the shrimp and the damn crabs and lobster are what clean the ocean, and then you turn around and wonder why the ocean is fucked up. Excuse my language. You wonder why the fish dying in the sea because you're eating all the damn maintenance creatures. Everything that's supposed to clean the ocean, you gobbling it up. When you're supposed to eat the fish that's dying because of it. You damn dummy. You understand? We go against every law that the Lord told us to keep, and the earth suffers for it. We suffer for it. Read on.
Okay, man. Genesis 48:4. Go from the top. And said unto me, behold, I will make thee fruitful and multiply thee.
I will make thee fruitful.
And multiply thee. And I will make of thee a multitude of people.
Right. Yeah. Look at Ephraim. Look at Manasseh. A vast people, man. Everywhere you go, it's Ephraimites and Manassites. You understand? This is what the Lord was telling Joseph. That he was gonna bless him and make him fruitful. And he was gonna be he was gonna multiply, or it's like he was gonna make a multitude of people out of him. Read on.
God, and will give this land to thy seed after thee forever. For
an everlasting
possession. 5.
Right.
And now thy two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, which were born unto thee in the land of Egypt, before I came unto thee into Egypt, are mine. As Reuben and Simeon, they shall be mine.
Say it again.
Reuben and Simeon, they shall be mine.
Right.
Verse 6. And thy issue which thou beget after them shall be thine, and shall be called after the name of their brethren in their inheritance.
So now this is Jacob telling them, he letting Joseph know. You understand? These kids, I'm gonna claim them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be part of this inheritance. Just like the Lord told me that my children would be would be a multitude and all this stuff. Well, they're gonna be a part of that. Ephraim and Manasseh are going to be a part of that. So what is he doing? What is Jacob doing right now? Like with Manasseh and Ephraim, what is he doing right now?
Sir, is he like breaking it down and letting him know, like the generation? How do I put this?
Put it plain. Put it simple. Make it.
They're just gonna multiply.
Explain it so that a baby can understand. Explain it to me as if I'm a baby, as if I'm a Christian.
Like it's gonna be a multitude of people from his loins. I would say.
Break it down though. Like when you say it's going to be in his, I'm a Christian. I don't know what you're talking about. You got to break down who you're talking about and what is it. You get what I'm saying?
Talking about his bloodline.
Start over. Start all the way over. Break it down to me like a baby.
How do I do this?
You got babies, man. You gotta break down something to a baby. You got babies.
Just like it's gonna be a generation. Multitude of people from his loins.
You gotta break it down though. Like you gotta let me know what is it. Like you keep saying it's going to be, but like what are you saying? Like you gotta help me understand. Who's gonna have this nation? Who's gonna start this nation? All that. I need
Reuben and Simeon.
Where does it say that?
Oh, I'm looking at verse 3. It's 5.
Stay right here. Stay in verse 5.
Verse 5.
So, and now I'm gonna read it for you because I know sometimes it's hard to break it down when you read it. So you gotta hear it back from somebody else. So I'm gonna read it for you, all right?
Come, sir.
Genesis 48:5. And now thy two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, which were born unto thee, meaning, okay, break that part down. So and now thy two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, which were born unto thee in the land of Egypt.
Which is his two sons, his seed.
Who?
Ephraim and Manasseh.
Is whose seeds?
Joseph.
Right. That's how you gotta break it down. You gotta say Ephraim and Manasseh are Joseph's two seeds.
Count, sir.
So and now thy two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, right? He's talking to Joseph, and he's telling Joseph that his two seeds, his sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, which were born unto thee in the land of Egypt before I came unto thee into Egypt. Break that down. What does he mean before I came unto thee into Egypt? You gotta know the story. If you don't know the story, just say you don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know this, so you don't know the story about.
Sir. Kind of like when Joseph was sold in Egypt, and he became mighty and strong in Egypt. It was the viceroy of Pharaoh, and then they had to go down there to get corn.
Okay, that's the story. So what is he talking about? What is Jacob talking about to Joseph? Before he came
to Egypt.
Before who came to Egypt?
Joseph.
That's your final answer?
No, sir.
Go ahead.
Before Joseph father came to Egypt.
Right. Before Jacob came to Egypt.
Jacob.
Before, you know what I'm saying, before Jacob and his sons came to Egypt. Yeah, that's what it's talking about. All right. So it says, um, so from the top, it says, and now thy two sons, Ephraim and Manasseh, which were born unto thee in the land of Egypt before I came unto thee into Egypt, are mine. What does that mean?
What it says. They're his sons. Also.
Okay, perfect. Just like that. They're his sons now. Now they're his sons. All right. As Reuben and Simeon. What does that mean? What is he saying? As Reuben and Simeon.
He was saying they're his too.
So what is he doing? Like what's the point of mentioning them?
They're part of the bloodline. I mean,
That's true, but why is he mentioning them?
you got to help me out on that one.
No sweat. He's comparing them. He's comparing Ephraim and Manasseh to his actual sons who came from his loins. So he's saying that they're no different than the sons that came from my loins. They're no different from Reuben and Simeon. I got a woman pregnant and she bore my two sons for 9 months each, a piece. And then after they were born, I named them. They're my sons. Now these two sons that you went and had with a woman, and you named them, and this is the first time I'm meeting them. Probably, I believe this is the first time you met them. That's why he introduced them. Like, yeah, these are my two sons. But now, just like that, out of nowhere, it's like, okay, now these sons are mine, and they're no different from the sons I had on my own. That's what he's saying. Like, there's no difference. There's no difference between Ephraim and Reuben. There's no difference between Manasseh and Simeon. You understand? This is important because that's why they're called the 12 tribes. That's why they're on the list. That's why they're on the chart. Ephraim and Manasseh are on the chart because they were now the children of Israel. They were now the sons of Israel. You understand?
So if I make sure, so that would be like, 12 tribe of Israel were one, like.
Well, absolutely, but that's a different precept. Like that's like a different. Like you could this is definitely saying that, but it's not saying that here. You get what I'm saying?
Con.
You know what I mean? Like we definitely one. Like the scriptures saying we are one body. We one family. You know what I mean? But it's just saying that the Manassites, because they came from Joseph, doesn't make them any different than Reuben and Simeon. They're still the sons of Israel. That's what he's saying. They're mine. They're my sons, just like Simeon and Reuben are my sons. All right, read on.
Pick up on 8 or 7.
No, hold on. Stop right there. So let me. Wasn't you just at 5?
No, I think I was on 7.
No sweat. All right. Well, let me write this up on the board real quick. In Hebrew, everybody should be writing along with me. And I'm going to write it in Assyrian because that's what it's written in. And that's what we're going to be reading tomorrow. Speaking of children.
Yeah. Shit, lock my phone up.
All right. So far, what we got is Wa'aita Shanya Banyaka Ha Nawal Wisahana Walad Ha Na Walad Laka Ba'arataza Matazarium Id Ba'aya Oyaka. Where we at? Oyaka. Let's get some. I think I did. So I get Laka Ba'ataza Ba'arataza Matazarium La Yaham Aparya. Yeah, I did skip some. All right, hold on 1 second. Salaki. All right. So we got Ra'aita Shanya Banyaka Ha Nawal Ha Na Waladium Laka Ba'arataza Matazarium Id Ba'aya Oyaka. Okay, so it's on the board right now. So now I'm gonna put it in English. So we got, I hope I said wa. Oh, hold up. Did I say ra? I said ra. Wa aita. Wa aita is and, right? You got that. Wa is and. Aita now. Okay. Shanya. What is Shanya? We went over that last week. Krista Morris, what's Shanya? Krista Morris got good notes, y'all. hope she's still in the class. Bayana, what's Shanya? Chance at? Where young man Chance? All right.
That be two or sons?
Say that again.
That be two or sons? I don't know. I don't have notes on that, sir. I missed out on that last week.
Oh, okay. What's one? You said or sons?
Huh.
Where'd you get two from?
Oh, and it was saying that's verse 5. Saying thy son.
Well, I'm asking what's Shanya. So
I'm not sure.
Bayana, the question is, what is Shanya?
I'm not sure, sir.
You say you're not sure. No, I'm saying where'd you get two from?
I was just reading the scripture. That's all.
Okay.
When it says thy two sons.
Mm-hmm. I understand. No sweat. I mean, that's a good way to That's one way to do it. But you want to know what these words mean. So now it's time to take notes. But yes, wait, hold on. Let me let Bayana give her answer. See if she got an answer. What is Shanya? Right here. Shania. Shanya. And be genuine. Try not to cheat. I want to see if y'all take good notes. And by cheating, I don't mean going and looking in your notes. Go and look in your notes. That's the important part. You want to make sure everybody taking good notes. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna level with y'all, man. I was never good at taking notes. I was not a good note taker. But Hebrew, when it came down to the Hebrew, brother, I made flashcards. I took notes. I made a chart, bruh, because like I don't know, like when school wasn't for me. The white man's school system, it just wasn't for me. It never was, and it's not a knock. I'm not telling nobody not to go to school, not to learn. Take good notes, man, whatever subject it is. But when I got into that Hebrew class, it was just something that struck me like, yo, I want this. You know what I'm saying? This is my own language. I want to know everything about this. It's part of your identity, man. Like who don't want to niggas is dying to get a damn ancestry DNA test. They're trying to get a DNA test from the same devil who lied to them about who they were in the first place. You understand? How much more is worth knowing your actual heritage, knowing your language, your identity? But now I don't want to answer. It's okay, so if you don't know, just say you don't know. It's nothing. There's no shame in here, in this class. There's no shame in saying I don't know. When you go outside, you understand, that's where you should not open your mouth if you don't know. Because, you know what I mean, like that's just not the place for it. This is the place to say you don't know. And if you go outside these doors saying you don't know, then I failed you. You know what I'm saying? So let me know if you don't know. I may have missed that class. But that word, no sweat, so don't feel ashamed about it. Do not feel ashamed. You're here now, and that's why I ask these questions. I want to know what y'all know. Otherwise, y'all just sitting here for nothing. Y'all wasting 2 hours of y'all life when you could be playing Call of Duty or anything else. You know what I'm saying? You could be having another baby. You could go and be fruitful. I'm pretty sure it don't take 2 hours to get fruitful. You know what I'm saying? So while you're here, you might as well learn something. So let me know if you don't know, and if you don't know, then let me teach you. Feel me? But this time, take notes. So Shunya, Crystal Morris is correct. It's 2. All right, and now 2 Bunyaka sons.
Sons.
Your sons, his son. Wait, Bunyaka, your sons. Right? And now your 2 sons. Let's put that in parentheses because that's what the ka is. So instead of saying bunyam, that ma, we place a ka instead of the ma because the yum is plural, right? We still gonna need a ya, but it's gonna be ka at the end. So bunya ka, which is a lot of times that ya is plural in itself. All right, so bunya ka, your 2 sons, right? Or thy sons, as it says in ancient Hebrew, in the Old English. Hana walad yum. So first off, let's find the root word, right? The root word is lad. It's the root word. Anybody know what lad means? Or I'm sorry, my bad, not lad. Yalad. Damn, so lad. Yalad. Does anyone know what yalad means? Anybody? If you know it, go ahead. Speak it into existence. As they say.
I don't know it.
You don't know?
No, sir.
No sweat. But why for being honest, man? Let me know so I can show you. And then now you can never say that you don't have these notes. So when I come back to you, I know. Still don't gotta be ashamed. You don't know? By your nah, do you know? Mm-hmm. Y'all know what time it is, right? I think y'all know what time it is. About that time. Nah, y'all don't know what time it is. Huh?
Also,
All
right.
right. Y'all don't know what time it is? I'm gonna say y'all hear it. Oh, okay. I can stop it. Sister says she don't know. Hold on. How you turn that shit off? All right, sister says she don't know. Okay, no problem. Throughout, listen, whenever y'all sitting here being complacent, I'm gonna play the Jeopardy music, man. And we'll be riding out to that jump all day, all night. I need to know if you don't know. Otherwise, I'm gonna assume you know. Christian Mark said no, not the Jeopardy. You damn Skippy. Because I need to know, man. I need to know what y'all don't know. Otherwise, I'm sitting here for nothing. 2 hours. I could be getting fruitful. I'm just saying. All right, so okay, this is walad, right? But the root word is yalad. Walad is similar, but hold on 1 second. Yalad, let me write that. Ya, not a lot. Yeah. Lord. Begot. What you about to say, son?
Ah,
I be thinking y'all be paying attention in this class. Begat or born. Children, basically. Right? The people that you bore. All right. So when it says ha na walad is walad yum. Okay. So now y'all gotta tell me what the yum is. Now, this one shouldn't be hard. Everybody should know what the yum is. Come on, Carvel. You don't know? Come on, Carvel. Nah, I ain't trying to save you now.
I
Come
ain't
on,
ashamed.
Carvel.
I'm here to learn, sir. I ain't ashamed.
I heard most sound crazy, but I'm just saying because I just said this literally in the last word, the previous word before this. I just mentioned this. Yum. You write it. Let me spell it out for you. Y-A-M and not yum. I know you Benjamin, but this ain't talking about yum.
Yeah, we love to eat that yum.
It's talking about yum. Yum. What is the yum at the end of a root word? All you gotta do is look at the board and find out. Even if you ain't got the notes, I got the notes. They on the board. Somebody, anybody hit me? Yum.
I can't see your board, sir. It's kind of far.
Kaboom. All right.
I can't see the spelling, sir. That's kind of distort. I see the yum.
Oh, you see the yum, but you don't see
Yeah,
the.
but the rest of the writing is like
Listen,
partially
hey, I'm
erased.
gonna keep it real, man. Listen, Krista Morris just saved y'all from another episode of Jeopardy.
Plural.
So, huh? Yes, plural.
Plural.
It makes it plural. Big up to the sister. You know what I'm saying? All right, so it makes it plural, man. That's all the yum, man.
Yeah.
Plural. Masculine.
The order for pulling that board up closer.
No sweat. All right, so Yalad Yum is plural, begat. You understand? Multiple children, multiple sons. All right, Hana, or Han, I should say, is which. You got hun here, but that's possessive. Possessives sit at the end. This is not hun as a possessive. It's hana, which is which. Technically. Like here, what we have. I don't think I got that one up here. But yeah, hana, which children, which born you which how's it said in the Bible? It says which were born. All right. So which were born unto thee, Laka, unto Laka, thee, Ba Arataza. Somebody tell me they know what Arataza is. I'm gonna give you the first step.
Yeah. What, Earth?
Is
Earth?
huh? Say it again.
Ratazak would be like land, Earth, or something.
Anybody else? Okay, okay. All right. Yeah, I know that one. What's on Christ? In earth or land. Okay. Matazariah or Matazaria. I like Matazariah. But some people say Matazariah, some people say Matazariah. What say ye?
Would that be Egypt?
Mm-hmm. I ain't even gonna hold you. That's correct. All right. Mitzrayim. That's how they say it in the Bible. I don't like that. That's some Yiddish stuff. All right. So of Egypt is what it says.
Can you repeat, sir? Salakia.
What's going on?
When you say that, because some people say it was Mizraim before, so you say that's Yiddish.
No, yeah, Mizraim. Mizraim. Think about it. Is there a Miz is in English? I mean, in Hebrew. How do you, yeah, how do you say it? You say ma, right? Not mid, but ma. Mizraim is Yiddish.
Khan or Khan, sir.
So it's ma tazarium, or some people say ma tazarium.
Khan or Khan. The water.
Mm-hmm. All right, so next we got Eid Ba'ayim. This one's probably, I mean, listen, y'all want to take a shot at that one? What is Eid? And that's a good point, Krista Morris. Ratazah can mean really, okay, for instance, earth. Does anybody know what the word earth means? Tell me if you know what earth means.
Ratazah?
Not that. I mean, like, what is the book definition of the word earth?
Ground.
Hmm? If you don't got it in your notes, you know it's only a Google search away. I don't want to spend all night on this. We only got 30 minutes left. I want to go into make sure y'all got the numbers down. Anybody know?
Would that be like the planet? The
Planet?
could you use that?
Well, I mean that's not a wrong answer. It's not a wrong answer. I'm just asking what does it mean, right? So Earth, if you look it up, hold on, let me pull it up real quick. Oh, down.
Desert, planet, or solar system?
Say that again.
Desert, planet in the
Hold
solar
on.
system?
Say that one more. Slow it down so I know like what you're saying.
Desert, planet.
So is desert planet together or is it separated by a comma?
They're together.
Okay, cool. So desert planet. So what is desert? So what is a desert planet?
It's a place on Earth, the Earth.
Mm-mm. The Earth is okay. You said that the Earth is a planet. So if the Earth is a planet and it's calling Earth a desert planet, what is a desert planet? Because there's a difference. That's why I asked you if it was together or separate, right?
Yeah, they're together.
Because a desert you can find on the Earth, but you can't find a desert planet on the planet Earth. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, I get you. Kind of.
So, what is a desert planet? Anybody? A plain. It's not necessary. That's not wrong. It's not wrong. I don't think that's not how it would be defined.
Would that be a shit?
What's up? Go ahead, speak. Listen, be wrong if you gotta be wrong. And here you allowed to be wrong. You're not allowed to be wrong out there. Nobody? All right, no sweat. Just tell me you don't know.
Don't know.
Tell y'all. Tell me you don't know. If you don't know, you should look it up. But you looked it up and you said Earth. Desert planet. I wanted to know what desert means. You should have looked up desert, and then you'd be able to tell me what a desert planet is. A desert planet is a planet that no one lives on. Think of a desert. What is a desert? A desert is a place on Earth, on the planet Earth, that no one lives. You know what I'm saying? So that lets you know that Earth is not just talking about the planet we live on. This planet we live on is called Earth because we live on it. But Earth means dirt. It means land, ground. If you go to Genesis, we in the book of Genesis. If you go back far enough, it tells you how the Lord created, how He separated the land from the sea, and the dry land He called earth, I believe was the word. The point is this: earth means ground. It means terrain. So you see earth, and you see Arataza, it means the same thing: land, ground.
God.
That's why I was pointing out what Crystal Moore said. She said land or ground, which is absolutely correct, which is the same meaning for earth. Earth, terrain, they all mean the same thing. It means ground. Like the ocean is on the planet Earth, but it's not called Earth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in John 3:16, it talks about the world, but it's not talking about the earth. It's not talking about the planet. All right. So next word, I is before. Before ba'aya. Oh dang. Give me 1 second. We studying language here. That includes English. Unfortunately, because we speak English, we have to learn some English to understand Hebrew. Where we at? This is 48. My phone just died, so I gotta open up the.
What was that? At the end of 6, I think, picking up on 7, I think.
48. No, we still.
Oh, we're on 6 then. 6, right?
No, yeah, this is 5.
5.
Yeah, 48 and 5.
5, verse 5.
All right, so with the word I'd ba'aya, right?
middle.
Ba'aya. What is that word, ba'aya? You got the Blue Letter Bible open, right?
Okay.
You got the ba'aya? Okay.
I'm searching, sir. I'm going back to it, trying to find it. That be in the land.
Mm-mm. Ba'aya.
Bye.
Ba'aya. Man, them kids went to go smoke some weed, man. Tripping. Dead serious, man. I guarantee you that's probably what it is. They done put a mystery report out 24 hours. Them niggas done went and got high, dog. They're talking about Lake Worth High School. Now, I know the area. That's why I'm saying that. Don't, never mind me. All right, Ba'aya. All right, let me give it to you for time series. Ba'aya, I came.
I came.
Ba'aya, Bawa'a is the root word. Bawa'a. All right, which means, hold on 1 second. Which means to come. Ba'aya. All right. Ba'aya is I came. All right. Ayaka.
Would that be unto thee?
Yes. How do you know? You can't just read and say, yeah, that's it. But I mean, you can, but you gotta let me know how you know. What's the root word? What's the root word of ayaka?
I would just look it up in the blue letter. That's
Yeah, I thought it was in the blue letter. All right, so when you're in the blue letter, right, all you got to do, if you see the word, you see the translation for it, you click on the Strong's number, or you click on the Hebrew word itself, and you go to it. It's going to show you the root word. Root word is H413. All, which is unto, two words. Into,
I
among.
get it. Okay. Slack sir. I'm learning it now. Okay, I get it. Con.
So all is unto. You, unto you. before I came onto you. All right, so write that down real quick. Should have everything else. It shouldn't take that too long to write that down. I want to get to the part where it talks about Ephraim and Manasseh.
One second. Bloop, bloop. Okay, I got it, sir.
All right, so erase this off the board. Wow. All right. Next, we got Matazariah, Layaham, Aparium, Wa Manasha, it's like Ka, Ra'aban, Wa Shemaiwan, Yahayawa, Layah. All right, first word, right? Matazarium, what is that? What is Matazarium or Matazarium? I'm on mute, and I can't be on mute. You know Carvel?
And now?
Ma Tazarian. You took notes? Right here. Ma Taza Ra Ya Ma. But now you wanna try?
Of Egypt.
Egypt, right. Egypt, Matzazarium. Alright. Layahum. Not Lawya. Lawya is Levi. Right? But Laya. Excuse me. Laya. Hum. Is what? What is hum? How about that? What is this part? What is hum? This should be easy. I get it. I understand. Nobody want to answer me? Yes. I can always depend on Crystal Moore. It's good to be able to depend on somebody. There, it's right here. Right here.
That'd be unto or there.
It's right here. Right here. See it? You see it, right?
Huh.
There. All right. So Laya is mine. All right. Them, there. Whatever. Mine. So Laya is mine. Egypt, mine. Who is mine? Aparium. What is Aparium? What is Wa Manasha? What is Wa? Not all at once, but anybody. What is Wa? I don't know if y'all feel ashamed to look at the words that I got written right on the board, but they're on the board for a reason. What is Wa?
So his.
Nope.
Oh. Shit, what is that?
What is, if it's on at the beginning of the word, what is it? If it's not the root word, but it's at the beginning of the word, what is it?
And?
No, it's not what I'm asking.
Oh, what? Oh.
If the character is at the beginning of the word, but it's not a root word, what is it?
Shit, I don't remember.
If it's at the end of a word, but it's not the root word, what is it?
Masculine.
It's only two things, only two options. I'm giving you both of them. It's two options. If it's
Proposition.
if it's at the beginning of a word, what is it?
Proposition.
Preposition. Preposition. At the end of the word, what is it? It's only two options. You gave me one. What is the other one?
Possessive.
That's correct. What is the possessive word for why? Well, I mean, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. What is the possessive character for his? His or he? You just gave me the answer. His. You just told me his. What is the possessive adjective for his in Hebrew? You just gave me this answer now. Keep in mind, you told me that this was his. So what is the word? What is the character? Or what is the Hebrew character for his as a possessive adjective?
Yeah. What?
That's correct. Now, if it's a possessive adjective, where will it go?
At the beginning?
That's incorrect.
Oh, sorry. Sir.
No, sir. Possessive adjectives go at the
At
end.
the end.
That's correct. Where is this?
At the end.
That's the end. This is the
Law,
end.
sir. Law, sir.
Where
At the
is
beginning.
it?
That's the beginning.
That's the beginning,
God.
right? Which will make this a what?
Preposition.
That's correct. So what is the preposition? Why?
Shit, I don't know. Help me out, Christelle.
What is the? We only got one option because we know it's not we know it's not a possessive adjective, right? Because it's not at the end. We know that it's at the beginning, which makes it a preposition. So what is the why? Or what is this is the why? What does the why mean if it's a preposition?
Possessive.
You got the prepositions written down?
Lost, sir.
You don't have it written down. No problem. Here are the prepositions right here on the board. Write these down. Get to know them. Get familiar with them.
Con.
You got I, which is I or I am. You got ba, which is in. Let me put it up here so live. All right. Maybe I'm doing a injustice for everybody. That's the I, right? It looks like an I to y'all, right? I don't know if I'm
Con. Con, sir.
I, right? Ba. You can see that. That's a ba, right?
Con.
All right. Da. Ha. Wa. Ya. Ka. La. And ma. Y'all can see those, right?
Con.
All right. So what's the wa? What's the preposition wa?
He.
Where you see that at?
Hold up, man. Those letters I can't.
I asked you can see it. That's what I asked. You said come.
Wa and.
Yes. Wa is and. Write these down, Carvel.
That W look like an H, sir. I'm writing it down.
No sweat. That's why I pronounced them. And I put the characters next to them. A, ba, da, ha, wa, ya, ka, la, ma. All right, so now you know what I'm saying. That's the wall. You got it.
Twelve, sir.
All right, make sure you got those notes. It's gonna help you. Trust me. I'm only doing this to help you. Don't.
I appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, don't think that I'm making light of it or trying to joke. None of that. I'm doing it so that you can learn.
Con.
So why is and. And let me know if we need to slow down. All right, so the sister gave me a parium, which is Ephraim. Okay, so what is Ma Nasha? Ma Nasha. I need y'all to tell me y'all don't know, man. Instead of sitting in silence. We'll be sitting here for 30 minutes. Hey, listen, I'm not the type of person that'll just say, all right, y'all don't got it. Y'all no problem. We just gonna
That'd
move
be
on.
off, sir. Is that a off?
Huh?
Off, OF?
Oh no, not this time. But that's now you learn it. You know, so now you learn it to use your preposition. However, this is not a preposition. This is the root. This entire word is a root. This is the only preposition here. So ma nasha, the whole word is one word. It's a root word. Now, the root word, if you break it down more, there is a preposition there, but for this word, manasha is the root word. If you was to break it down, the ma would be a preposition, but in this instance, it's not. So can you tell me what manasha is? If you don't know, please say I don't know.
I don't know, sir.
No sweat. Who else in here? Okay, see, you know what I'm saying? The sister said the same thing. She said which is not, and I spelled this wrong, but y'all get the point. But it's nothing to be ashamed of. This in this instance is a name. That's why you don't. That's why the ma is not considered a preposition, because this is a name. Manasha is Manasseh. However you spell it. My bad. Fuck that up. Ma-na-sa. All right. Ephraim and Manasseh. Then you got Ka-Ra'aban and Wa-Shamaywan. Somebody tell me, because now I separated. I did the easy word for you. What is Ka? If it's at the beginning of the word, what does that make it? Carvel?
Is that a preposition?
If it's at the beginning of the root word, what does that make this?
Was that a preposition or?
Yes, a preposition. If it's at the beginning of the word, what does that make this?
The same
A what?
preposition?
That's correct. So, knowing that these both are prepositions, what does the ka mean?
That'd be as.
Yes. Right here. As or like. Like. And what is wa?
That'd be and. Oh, shit.
Is your final answer?
Con, sir.
You sound unsure.
Con.
Yay be yay and your nay be nay.
Con.
Wow is and. All right. So we talking about like or as Ra'aban and Shamaywan. What is Ra'aban?
That'd be Reuben.
Right. What is Shamaywan?
Be Simeon.
Yes. As Reuben and Simeon, or like Reuben and Simeon. All right. Hayan. It's like that. Yahaya. All right, so look. What is that? If it's at the end of the word, what does that make it? If it's at the end of the word, what does that make it? So two options. One is at the beginning, one is at the end. If it's at the end, what is that? You don't know? You there?
Yeah, I'm here, sir. Oh,
Oh, if it's at the end of the word, what does that make it?
Is that possessive or?
You tell me. I'm asking you.
Okay, final answer.
Final answer is what?
Is that a possessive?
Are you asking me or you telling me?
I'm telling you.
You telling me is what?
Possessive?
You keep asking. Brother, you keep asking me. You saying it like you asking. That's why I keep asking if you telling me or you asking me.
I'm
Are
telling you,
you
sir. I'm
telling
telling
me?
you.
You telling me what? What are you telling me, brother? Be confident. We warriors. We soldiers. To be a soldier, you gotta have confidence. So tell me, what is that? What is this? If it's at the end, what does that make it? Stand on one side or the other. Talk to me.
I don't remember, sir.
How you don't remember? Nah, I'm not taking that. Not after you done gave me the answer and then you reneging.
Possessive, sir. Final answer.
Final answer is possessive.
Kind.
Don't being right always pay off. Don't being confident pay off. Yes, this is a possessive, brother.
Kind, sir.
Congratulations. Give him a hand. It's a possessive. Because why is it possessive?
Because it's at the end.
That's correct. Because at the end, that makes it a possessive adjective. So this word, for time's sake, Yahaya, root word for Yahaya in this word is Haya, which is wait a minute. What is that? I forgot. Shall be, or not shall be, but actually, all right, so like Haya would be not shall be, but basically it is. Iowa is basically it is. Now, Salakia, that's not a possessive word. That's my fault. This word is future tense. Iowa. And it means shall be.
Okay, Con.
Yeah, my bad. That's my fault. All right. Layup. We just went over that. Do you know what it means? If you don't know, let me know you don't know what it means. But we just went over that. It should be in your notes. Layup. It's literally in the same. I got it up on the board right now. What is layup? If you don't know, just let me know you don't know what it means. Say it again.
Mine?
Right. Mine.
What's this?
You don't know that.
Did you already have?
Okay. I think you might have missed it, Crystal Morris. We reneged on that. That whole thought at the beginning, it's a mess. You know what I'm saying? The white man's the devil. I'll probably go over that. I'll try to go over that next week. But next week, I really want to go back over these numbers just to make sure, y'all kind of understand it better. But the thought at the beginning, long story. I'll get with you about that next week. But matter of fact, even this, I'll make that next week's topic.
Con.
Whole future tense, but it's a little bit advanced. I want to make sure brothers and sisters not that advanced really understand this. So maybe I'll do that. I think what I'll do is I'll do the numbers. And then, since it shouldn't take too long, I'll go into the future tense and past tense a little bit. But yeah, so now, mine. It shall be mine. They shall be mine. All right? Like Reuben and Simeon. All right, so with that, man, in the class, we over the time. Oh yeah, 16 minutes over. It's not too bad. So that, man, we salute y'all out. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak Thumb to all the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Thumb Shem Yahweh Shah to all the sisters. All right.
The water, sir.
I ain't the bar.
The water.
No sweat. Hey, Carvel.
Sir.